Thanks for joining us once again. Today we are in a mini kids park because the subject we want to take up today is education. Every day we take up a subject which the BJP, the terrible twins, Shah and Modi, don't want to discuss in outside parliament. So let's begin with education. Well, India currently has the largest non-literate population in the world, almost 300 million. That's in 2011. How much does the BJP really care about education? How much do they care about children? How much do they care about the youth in spite of all the fancy advertising they do? Well, the spending on education is less than 5% of GDP. Absolutely disgraceful. And in fact, in Bengal, we've made a promise in our manifesto, the Trinamool Congress, which said it was 5%. In fact, we will take it up to 6%. That's the promise in the Trinamool manifesto. Let's move on. Let's move on today. The BJP promised a policy that said it will transform children's education in their 2014 manifesto. 5 years down the line, 2 committees, and 1,15,000 consultations later, India's proposed new education policy is still work in progress. So the national education policy has had 4 extensions since its inception. If voted to power again, an entire generation of young minds will be lost. But I'll tell you, keep the faith, because by May, June, we'll get right into this. This will be one of the priority areas of our new coalition government, non-BJP. The centre then had decided to establish a Higher Education Commission of India. What would that do? Basically, they said that would replace the UGC. That would have been another disaster, absolutely, because the power would then shift. And the regulation of universities and colleges, it would shift from academicians to bureaucrats or industrialists appointed by the central government. Now, this commission which they were proposing will have power to shut colleges, to shut universities, and even if you disobey the order, you could even go to jail. What are we talking about? The big brother state. Quick point on girls' education. Now, Beti Bachao, which is a scam, completely scam initiative, 644 crores. Only half of that amount has been spent on anything to do with girls, because in fact 56% of that amount has been spent on publicizing the Beti Bachao scheme. Absolutely disaster. Now, when you criticize someone, we always believe that you should not only criticize for the sake of criticizing. We got to tell them, you did something, we did it better. So let me talk about Bengal. Bengal Kanya Shri, almost 7,000 crores, 60 lakh girls have benefited, and United Nations award, an increase of 73% in admission of girls students. Isn't that wonderful? 73% up. That's wonderful. So Kanyashri has been a great example. School students, what has happened because of all the benefits which have been given by the Bengal government, and there are lots of benefits, the dropout rates have come down from 8,000 in 2013. I think it was about 8,000, yes. It's down to 300 last year. We hope to bring that below 100 dropout rates. Wonderful. Bengal government, and 7,000 primary schools have been constructed, 28 new universities, 50 new colleges, all happening. The first women's university came up in eastern India. That's what I'm saying. We just don't criticize for the sake of criticizing. We also try to show you what we've done. Bengal has allocated 18.3% of its expenditure on education, 2019-20. This is higher than the average of most states. And as I told you at the top of the program, the Trinamool Congress will increase expenditure on education from 3.24% to 6%. That's it on education. So all big promises made by the BJP on education, nothing delivered. Every day we will take up one such subject, a subject which the BJP, the terrible twins, Amit Shah and Modi, don't want to discuss. Thanks for joining. From education, what will we take up tomorrow? Let that be a surprise. Thanks for watching. Namaskar from the Kids Park. Whoa.